Now, back to the Big Dumb Fun Show.
Back on the Big Dumb Fun Show. Give us a call, 888-832-7561. You can be live on the air Mondays, 7 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. The rest of the week, leave us a random-ass voicemail message. We might play it on the air.
We need to play the pirate game.
How cool
again.
would it be if we played pirate trivia with musical blades? Would that just not kick so much ass?
It would be fun.
Of course,
we
it's unprepared and it'll never happen, but still, that would be so awesome. Rena, you had a question. Your wedding is coming up, and usually we've tried to steer clear of any wedding talk, but we're just going to go ahead and give in because it's the only thing you'll talk about.
Well,
what is the question exactly?
Well, I only have 5 weeks, okay? So only 5 more weeks of talking, and then I have nothing else after that. Well, maybe I'll come up with something.
She'll be talking about how wonderful it is to be married.
Yeah. I have a
it's so wonderful.
I have a feeling that show will be a short one. But go ahead.
Okay.
What's your question?
Well, here's our situation. When we're dealing with an American.
Hold on, Mom. We're gonna set this up. We got an expert on the phone. We have my mom. She's on pain pills, and I wanted to get her on the phone right now.
Hello.
Because Rena's got a question about wedding traditions, and I figure you are the best person that I know of that could shed some light on the subject. So, Rena, go ahead, and then we'll get my mom on the phone.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Okay, here's my situation. I have a Hindu wedding and an American wedding. Well, when it comes to gifts and all kinds of things, for Hindu ceremonies or for reception, we always say no box gift, meaning don't give us a gift, give us money.
And that's perfectly acceptable in the Indian culture.
Yeah, exactly. And then, but for American ceremonies, I don't know what the rules are, but Tyler and I didn't register for anything because our focus is we don't want to go to Bed Bath & Beyond or wherever and register because we don't know what we want. We don't know what we need because we don't have a house yet. So we've kind of not registered. And then when people ask us, what do we want? We say, well, really, we want money because we want a down payment to put towards the house.
So, Mom, the question I would pose to you, is it a faux pas to have a registry that has nothing on it and just tell your wedding guests, you know what? Forget the George Foreman grill. Just give me cash. Is that a faux pas, or is it something that you can do nowadays, or what's the custom on that?
Well, I think personally that's just not acceptable.
See, that's what I said. That's what I said is that you have to have a registry. People want to give you
it's rude, and if anybody wants to give you money, they will. But I really think that you need to register for all that crap. You can return it for cash if you want, but that's kind of the American tradition.
Yeah, see, that's what I said is that she basically wants to save herself a chore from like having to take back all this crap because you're like, you know what, you've got an apartment.
We've got an apartment.
Right?
Tyler's mom is a decorator, so she has stuff at her house. His grandma has stuff at his house on top of their farm stuff, and then I still have all my stuff from the apartment when I lived at Mizzou. And I don't even know.
You don't want plates. You don't want a skillet. You don't want any of that traditional stuff that you would get as a wedding.
The whole thing is you're wanting, excuse me, pain pills.
She's on pain pills.
You're wanting to form a life together, and that George Foreman or whatever is both of yours. It's not your grandma's interior decorating. I can't talk.
She's on pain pills.
Or anything like that. It's something that you've got together as a couple.
Oh, see, that's a good point. Is that now you have together gifts? Now, granted, she's been with this guy for like 10 years.
12 years.
12 years.
Here's my question: could she just not register at Bank of America?
Well, that would be smart if they did stuff like that. And I've heard that you can also register online now for medical payments. And, like people donate to your medical bills. Can you believe that?
You know what? I would think, because basically, I think what Rena's doing is just being very honest. I think she's saying, you know what? Thanks for thinking about wanting to get me something. That's fine. Thank you for thinking about that. But tell you what, I really just want the cash because I'm going to take whatever you give me and go straight to the pawn shop.
No.
But you're basically you're being honest.
No.
You're just
all
saying,
I'm saying,
she's not going to the pawn shop because they gave her like 50 cents on the dollar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, no, but what I'm telling people is that what we really want is, and what I think is more meaningful to us, is knowing that all these people that have come to our wedding has helped us buy us our house that we want, our dream. Well, I don't know if it's going to be a dream house or what, but
what you need to do is write on there, really step up and and write on all the invitations. I mean, if you want to
that's
really
too
be
late.
big about it, say no gifts accepted.
Oh.
All we want is your presence.
Wow. Hey. But
I mean, step up, buy your own dang house and let the memory be that you worked to get it.
Okay,
not
now-
that you were given it.
Well, here's my next suggestion. By the way, we're talking to my mom. She's
I
high,
don't
she's
know
high
if
on
I
pain
agree
pills right
with
now. And this is not just any other day. It's because she's had back surgery. We should preface that you're not always high on pain pills.
Well,
although
that's debatable.
That was hilarious Christmas.
Do you still have
Shut
gifts?
up.
Do you still have gifts from your wedding?
Yes, I do. And one of the strangest gifts that I have for our wedding, and we'll be married 35 years, is a meat carver, an electric knife. And we use it all the time.
But I don't eat beef.
All right. Well,
And
You
well,
can-
that doesn't. You can carve Jello with it for crying out
you
loud.
can cut tofu with it, or but
Yeah.
here's- what if she did this? Here's my suggestion to get around it by making a registry and also convincing people to give you money, and that is to grab the price check, go to the Bed Bath, go to the Macy's, go whatever, and just put the most expensive ass stuff that you can on your registry, to where after they look at it, they're like, "Holy crap! There's nothing here under $400. I'm just going to give her cash. I'm just going to give her cash instead."
I just don't know what to do
don't you think
because
that's all rude? I mean,
Yes.
Not
if you're
in the-
going to have the Hindu wedding and that's the custom for for the cash and everything, let that be your cash cow, so to speak. And if you're going to do the American one, register somewhere. Take a little time out of your busy schedule for you and your boyfriend to actually pick out a few things that people can afford.
Yeah.
And just deal with it.
Is
I
it-
mean, you can't have everything.
Is the fact-
you know?
is
but
this-
we
is
have
this-
been there.
Is
We
this an
have been
excuse
there,
because
and
you're
we've
lazy. Is it just because you're lazy and you don't have time to come up with a
we've
registry?
went there and we've looked at each other and said, "What the hell do we put on this registry?" Because we don't know what we need. We don't know what we want.
Listen, just go window
Oh,
shopping.
no. If you've been together 12 years, you know what you want and need. You know you're going to need silverware. I mean, pick out stuff that's good.
Here's what
you
I would
know,
do.
that's
I would
nice.
pick out.
Silverware.
Here's what I would do. I'd pick out stuff that you actually need. I would do truck tires.
Yeah.
And then I would pick out some fun stuff,
Exactly.
like get some nasty lingerie on there. I would I would go get just like motor oil. Mom, appreciate it. Thanks for shedding some light on it. I thought it was an odd custom. I still want to make sure that I get the George Foreman for her. She doesn't want it.
I don't want
But
a
at least
George Foreman
at least
girl.
I have the benefit of saying, you know what, I was able to start your married life off great with the George Foreman grill, of which I
That's
believe
right.
I got 3 George Foreman grills. The guy in the chat room says he just asked for gift cards. That's another option as well.
So
but
how is that any
I don't know.
different
I
than?
just always think that that's kind of rude. I mean, that's the way I was brought up. And you don't ask for money.
Thanks,
you
Mom.
know,
We gotta
it's
go.
just given
We
to
gotta
you.
go, Mom.
Right.
Bye.
Happy wedding.
All
Bye.
right.